Hey guys, welcome back to Tag Team Recoveries. Well, it is almost June and it is getting hot out here and pretty much parked the metal detector for a little while. But I'm getting ready to upload another Rust to Relic video that I'm getting ready to put together. And so I wanted to give you guys a look at some artifacts that were brought to me to get clean. And they're pretty cool artifacts. And then I have some others in this video like I've done in the past. I'm going to share with you guys with some good music and some good identifications of what these artifacts are and how you can take old rusted relics and preserve them using electrolysis. We'll probably take a peek at one of my tanks because one of the items I have, I just set up a new tank. So we're going to show you a little bit of that. And also I'd like to take a minute and thank a few subscribers that come in constantly and stop by and check us out all the time. One, I want a big thank you to Martin for always coming in, checking us out, and always for kind words when he comes in. And then I want to thank Joe for stopping in all the time and checking us out. And third, I would like to say a hello to Steven. And Steven, I wish you a speedy recovery, man. Get well, my man. And you always take the time to come in and check us out, and I always appreciate it. So just a quick shout out to those 3 subscribers there, and I'm going to do some in some of the other videos too when they come up, because I really do appreciate all you guys coming in and stopping in, man, and giving us some, words of encouragement and stuff for our videos. So let's go over here. We're going to go take a look at a couple artifacts I got that I'm getting ready to put into the tank, do electrolysis on, and we're going to save them for a good friend of mine. Hunter had dropped these off, and then I got some other relics, like I said in the video. I'm going to show you some other friends that stopped by, including some of our own that we have dug. All right, so we'll step over here to the table back behind me, and I'll share a couple of these artifacts with you. All right, guys, these are the artifacts that I wanted to show you guys, and these are pretty cool. And to have these intact is just, it's a remarkable feat for a relic hunter here. They are American Civil War relics, for those of the subscribers that are not here in the U.S. But anyhow, what I do have here on the top, I have 2 ramrods. They could either be for Springfield or for an infield rifle. It's really hard to tell. I may be able to tell more once I clean the end up and what type it is. But just to get these in this shape is just, it's a feat in itself. So we're gonna get these cleaned up for my buddy and get him squared away on those. I'm gonna put one of those in a tank today. And then the other one here is that 1855 model Springfield bayonet, and he got the whole thing. And this is just a super fine, and came out of pretty good soil. There is a little bit of what we call sawtoothing on the edge, but that's to be expected with a piece of iron. It gets thin on the edges. So, but I believe I can save that and actually have him a fantastic relic when we get done. So, but anyhow, one of the other relics that he had brought me, and it's this piece back here, and I'm actually just got done with it not too long ago, but that is a shell fragment to a 10-inch ball, probably fired from either a Columbiad or a Big Dahlgren cannon off of one of the either ironclads or one of the big old frickin' ships. All right, and that thing there, it weighs probably close. I mean, you look at it next to my hand, you can see how big this fragment is. It is a huge fragment, so you can tell it was a 10-inch ball. But that fragment itself right there weighs a little bit over 5 pounds. So it's a beast. It is a beast, but that thing cleaned up really nice. Did electrolysis on that, got it sealed up for him, and then I'll have the before and afters in the video. So we're going to set this aside. All right, guys, so what I've done here with these relics is I've taken my garden hose and I've just rinsed all the dirt off of these things and got all the loose rust that was on there. And now what I'm going to start with the bayonet, and I'm going to take my Dremel tool and I'm going to probably just lightly etch out until I get the good metal right above the socket right there. And then I'll hook my electrolysis cables up to that, and then I'll let that cook for a few days, and we'll go from there, and then we'll check it out. All right, so I'm gonna go in here now and get a nice little spot where I can hook the cables up to it and let it rip. Alright guys, what I've done, I took my Dremel tool and I ground down just a little bit. You see at the end of my thumb, and I got down to good metal. On these bayonets, I'm very careful about doing too much further up, because in this area right in here, if there's any markings, that's where they're going to be on the bayonet, and then of course too on the socket. So I try to stay away from grinding right there. So I come down on the blade just a little bit right there and get down to core metal, and then that's where I'll connect to. And so let's go in there. I'll hook this up to the electrolysis tank, and let's see if we get a good connection. And if we do, should have bubbles coming off of this metal in just a second. All right, well, I have a connection down here. We've got bubbles coming off the socket down there as soon as I started it up, and so I got a good connection. And this is what you want to see with doing electrolysis. And I can see it all the way down the blade right here, and the bubbles are coming out. So we got a good connection there, and I'll let this go for a day or so, and then probably 12 hours or so, and then I'll pull it out, rinse it off real good, see where we're at, and if it needs a little bit more, but shouldn't take no more about a day. But anyhow, that's the way we do it here, and we should have a beautiful relic after we get done with this. Alrighty guys, see y'all shortly. Alrighty, guys, man, that was some good stuff in there, and I certainly hope y'all enjoyed that. Just wanted to share some of those things that you can save. Iron relics, man, they all got a place, and there's some fantastic relics to be had underneath that rust. Um, the guys that don't dig and stuff, hopefully this enlighten you some on the artifacts that we find. For you guys that relic hunt, keep getting out there, dig those iron relics up, clean them up, and they make fantastic displays. But I want to thank everybody for coming in, checking out our videos, and just for the support, man. It means so much to us. Thank you so much. And you guys keep getting out there, save that history, and just share it. Share it with everybody that you can, and pass it on. Pass it on to the younger generation, and give them the information that they need to help them continue on with this. And on the next video, I'll do a little wrap-up thing on the two ramrods and the bayonet that's cooking. So until next time, guys, appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping by, and get out there, dig that hole, save that history, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.